Hello. How are you all? How are we doing this morning? Hopefully, we're doing well and doing swell in the neighborhood. Um, I feel like I should say this, but I offer personal readings. Details and information is pinned at the top of my page. Um, yeah. 'Cause yeah, I noticed I don't say that I offer personal readings, even though I offer personal readings. I don't know. Also, Scream, like the movie series Scream with like the ghost face or whatever, from like the 90s, early 2000s. Anyways, there's a Scream 7, and that blows my mind for one, because it's still going. One, I feel like this is like an anniversary type thing, and also like the finale, if you get it, especially with it being Scream 7. Like 7 is a number of completion, and it's coming out today. Also, I was listening to Undercover Martin, Martyn, by Two Door Cinema Club, and originally, I it actually for as long as I've known the song, I thought the name of the song was Undercover Martyr, like a martyr. Um, but it's Undercover Martin, Martyn, and I think they did that on purpose. Obviously, they did it on purpose. Um, but nonetheless, I paused it right on 222, and it's thumbs up right now on my Pandora. But I typically don't like to thumbs up music. Like I just kind of like to keep it rando, or uninfluenced, if you will, by my desires and tastes. And that's so wild. Huh. Okay, because instead of personalizing this personal thing, I'm leaving it up to fate. So maybe that's significant. Also, it's 9:20 and I have 92% on my battery. Um, also, I paused the song right on 222. And how much time I have left in the song is 2:47, which is 2:11, which is 2:2. So twos are significant. Ones are significant. I just checked my notifications and it says keeping things in sync. So that's significant. Also, yeah, one is significant. We got A1 here. I don't know why, but like A1. Then we have Word Up by Korn. Um, if you know anything about Korn, the R is backwards. And like when I went to go write the R backwards, like it was no problem. For some reason, the members of the band were significant, like the band member names. Jonathan Davis. And when I was thinking about him, I instantly heard Girly Pop. And then there's Head, and then there's Monkey. But I spelled Monkey like the regular spelling of monkey, but it's with a U, Munky. So monkeys, like the animal, are significant. Swinging from tree to tree. 13 is significant too. Swinging from tree to tree to get what they need. Also, Fieldy is one of the people, and the drummer's last name is Silveria, Silveria, Silveria. But with Fieldy, it looks like I wrote Freed, Freedy, but it's Fieldy. So I don't know, maybe you're freed from something 420. Also, because listen, it was so fucking weird last night. Cause like I had no channel, and listen, it's 9:22, and I still have 92%. And as soon as I said it was 9:22, it changed to 9:23. Um, like last night, I had no channels coming in, and I was even like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, I just had so many channels coming in. Um, One of the channels was the time last night when all these channels was coming through, and it was 12:56, and I had 65% on my battery. Um, And then it was 12:57, and that also was significant. I think it was the fact that it was 12:11:11, and then we got 12:12, and then 5:67 was significant. So, and the color blue, expression, something about the night. Uh, girly pop, and oh, the Offspring, y'all. I don't listen to the Offspring that much, but um, there was this one song that, and listen, I don't know. Just ride with me, okay? Um, mm, Back in the '90s, cause I'm a '90s baby. The Offspring had a song called "Pretty Fly for a White Guy," right? And I vividly remember this music video. Like, I don't know what it was about that video, especially during that time. Like, it just that shit hit, right? But my dad fucking loved that song, and he also liked Korn. Like, it was so weird because like as I'm thinking more about my dad and like not being so mad at him, not being so mad at him, and I heard just said mad at him because he fucking left before we could like real like we fixed shit, but we didn't like get to like sit it. I don't think maybe we did. I don't know. I'm gonna think on that because that's thank you for bringing that up. But nonetheless, he liked the song "Pretty Fly for a White Guy," and that shit came on. No, no, it didn't come on. I was getting ready for bed. It's like after 12, obviously, at this point, and I'm getting ready for bed. And all of a sudden, I'm singing "Pretty Fly for a White Guy," and I was mad. I was mad before that song came in. So when that shit came in, I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? And I was like, "Oh shit, thanks, Dad." Because like, because I guess no, not I guess. I had asked him to kind of like show me that he was here, like, because like I worried about him. I worried about his soul. I worried, and but it was also one of them things to where I had to accept his mission. And that's what I've been working on a lot is accepting other people's missions and not interfering with that and not judging them based upon what their individual mission is, regardless of if they know it or not, right? So, forgiveness. We got 13, and I wrote it 3 times, right? 3 different ways. We got the number 13, the word 13, and then we have 13 written TH1 RT3EN, and for some reason that was significant. We have male ancestor, daddy, pawpaw, like paw paw, Paw, Paw. Then we have pawpaw, Popaw. Then we have dada. Also, but dada was written in ink pen, and I don't know why it was written in ink pen. Then we have tentacle. Tentacle's been coming in a lot, and I didn't even realize it was coming in a lot until like I was watching another tarot video, and she was like, "Yeah, tentacle," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it clicked, and I was like, "Oh shit, I've been seeing tentacles everywhere." And even on the Offspring album art, it was a tentacle. And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, tentacle. And here we go with Pretty Fly for a White Guy. And another one that came in, also 333 is significant, and the color blue is so fucking significant because all of these are written in blue. And even the word dada, how it's written in pen, it is a blue pen. The color of the outside of the pen is blue. But then we have the spins, right, by Mac Miller. And number 3 decided that she was going to draw on it. So she drew a circle. The spins, like a spin cycle, it's over. The spin cycle is over. Good job, T. And look at this. Look at this. We have 11, 12, 13. And technically we have 1, 2, 3. And also with this A1 we have 1, 1. Because A is number 1 and 1. I don't know what the fuck this has to do with anything. Like I don't even know. Let's go to another one. Okay, so I even took a little bit of time in between to try to like, what the fuck is this, you know? But I'm still like, and that's maybe that has something. Maybe that's is significant. And look, and it's 9:29, and I still got 92% on my battery. So 92, 92. That's 11:11. There's a lot of 11s, but that's also making me thinking. So somebody's thinking, making me think of moving, completion, crossing the victory line, yada yada. But see, with this word up, I feel like you're about to get a word. Like something, and even with the band members, you're getting word about a group, getting word about a group, corn. See, that was one of the channels that came in the other day, well, weeks, months ago, month, whatever, uh, was corn and vegetables from the earth. And even Monkey, he turned his life around. Monkey and Jonathan Davis. Actually, both of them got sober and completely turned their life around because it was time. Something A1 here. A1 was created like okay, A1 is a class of meat. An A1 meat piece of meat is like top dollar. Like it's a good piece of meat. So you're getting the word that you're that this is a good piece of meat and that it's time, that this is a good cut, that this particular piece is important because there's a lot of ones. Now, Girly popped the offspring in 13. Girly popped the offspring. Because that's how heard it in my head. But see, that's making me think of my 13-year-old kid. Why? And see, male ancestor tentacle is making me think of male ancestors reaching out. Okay, my 13th year on this earth was hell. I'm being so fucking for real. 3, 2, 1. This shit was hell. Like, oh my god, it was hell, right? And technically, that was 20 years ago. That's two 10-year cycles. And look, you see how one isn't, you see, this one's a circle, this one's marked out, and this one's a circle. So that's giving me 10, 10. That's making me think of the 20. So this is like a 20-year cycle coming to close. And you're being reached out to by your ancestors to send you on flight to, but see, but the tentacle is making me think of grabbing or weaving even. Tentacles, tentacles, if we're talking about octopus tentacles, they are sentient low key, high key. Like they have a mind of their own. But see, that's making me think, making me think of, like, for me, for instance, this is like I'm getting the energy of like my dad reaching out to heal uh, the trauma that I endured during my 13th year on this earth. Um, Here with this girly pop, I was not in my power. I was not in my authenticity. I was masking. I wasn't being myself. And it's like now you're being asked to be yourself. It's like being asked, and see, we got the offspring twice. So something about your children, like your inner children and your inner child and your outer children if you have children. It's like the healing that you're doing of your inner adolescent, the healing and the reconciling that you're doing from when you were 13 is rippling out. Like it's like inner, like you know how you do inner child healing, and there's also, so it's okay, inner teen healing, rising up, completing that cycle, rising up from where you were into something new. Cooking might be significant, but I with this pretty fly, I keep thinking of taking off. I don't know, 639. This is a weird one. I'm being so for real. Um, the word virgin might be significant. Tigers are so fucking significant, okay? Because I just keep seeing tigers. I think this is the herbiary deck. Yeah, this is the herbs. Distill yourself and tough love. Can you get like, can I get a couple of that to explain this shit? You are sacred. Okay, white willow, the ways of water. Our water ancestors and water guardians. Something about moving closer to water. Okay, see, yeah, look at. I have been getting this analogy of, and I feel like someone else said it too, but the analogy of a trout swimming upstream, right? They only swim upstream to mate, right? Only swim upstream to mate. Then they go back to where they come from, unless they die. I don't remember exactly how that works. But I've been getting and picking up the energy of fighting against the tide, but like, okay, recognizing that you're fighting against the tide, right? And also the realization and the acknowledgement that you want to let go of the fight, the challenge, the da 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 da. There's a level of release, a level of surrender, a level of finding grace in the ways of surrendering. Water flows through the path of least resistance. No, that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, but it flows through the path of least resistance. Water itself is corrosive, can erode, can carve, even though it is gentle and flowy. That's that finding grace. 9/11. Starflower. Teen Titans are significant too. Starfire. Peacocks are significant. Sweet Violet, Inner Sanctum. But see, that's okay. Start fresh. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. 936 again. You've completed several cycles. It's making me think of like a cycle that began when you were a teen. This is like an inner adolescent cycle that you have completed, that is done now. You have there you have healed trauma between you and a person, maybe a male ancestor, um, or maybe even just male energy in general. Um, Chickweed, start fresh. But it's like because you have healed these wounds and finally like looked at them, now I just keep getting that. You're getting the green light. You get to go now. 13 is the number of the divine feminine. Let's go to another one. Okay, I think this is part 3. 13 here is the number of the divine feminine, right? And it is also a 4, which is stability, which is also, so we also got 4, 5, 6 here too. Stability. And also last Friday, exactly 7 days ago, was the 13th. Friday the 13th, as a matter of fact. So I feel like this shedding, this release, either started then or was kicked off then. And you know what's funny? Um, I I knew that day was a portal day. The 12th through the 15th, that was a portal weekend. And you know what? I was sitting there. I even that day, I remember I was like, there was just something in the energy, 101, something in the energy, and I just felt so fucked up, low key. But and see, watch the readings from the 13th. I might go 111. I might go back and watch them just because. Um, but it was weird. It was weird now that I'm thinking about it. Um, I see now. Okay. You are seeing things now closer than you ever have. Like, there's something here about um, doing something different. Instead of running away, you're standing and facing it. Oh, excuse me. Anything else out of you guys? Center and ground, red clover. I want 2 more. Pay attention. Nettle. You don't think you don't think nettle will sting you. It doesn't look like it. It's toxic and harmful and shit, but it is. But it's not also. And it's 144. Perseverance. Be yourself. Okay. Okay. So this eyes are significant. Hey, green eyes are significant. That was a confirmation in a reading that I watched. Anyways, but with nettle in particular, like if you don't know nothing about the forest and you just out there and you come across some nettle, you don't think, oh, this shit's gonna sting the fuck out of me. You don't think that at all. But it does, right? On the outside, it's like a protection. It's like a protection on the outside. But if you prepare it right, it is healing. And that's making me think of like the duality of self. That's making me think of like healing in itself, finding grace. Like with me when I was 13, boy, I was so fucked up. I was so fucked up. Oh my God. I was so fucked up. And it was like, honestly, I felt like nobody even realized because I obviously wasn't talking about it. But like, I was so fucked up. 8, 9, 10 is significant. But it's like, had I been cared for properly and da 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 da, I wouldn't have been so pokey and pointy on the outside. I would have been more aware of my medicinal healing properties. But It's like a trial and error. You had to go through the cycles before you could really pay attention. The spins. Purple, green, and blue were significant. And I think that was yesterday's color cards. Oh, okay, so what I typically do is if for some reason, if there are cards that come out throughout the day, like decks of cards that come out throughout the day, that emotional connection. Okay, I don't know if I could. Emotional connection. These are, well, okay. Um, yeah, these are tantra cards. So maybe sexual energy is significant, and healing sexual energy. Um, but when my kids get cards out throughout the day, I typically set them to the side and will use them for the following reading. Well, these Tantra cards are some of the cards that fell out. So, we're going to use them. Because I have been asking the Lord, like, how the fuck do I, what, you know. And it's funny because, like, I bought these years ago. Forgot about them. Put them up. These aren't even really tarot cards. They're just a deck of cards that, like, you use with your partner to, like, jazzy things up. Uh, but I've been wanting to use these. Okay. We have spooning. Lying side by side, exploring each other, and then slowly lead into further exploration. Discover how many ways you can intertwine parts of your bodies. So that's the merging. That's the merging that I was talking about, or thinking about between like your lower and your higher self, like integrating in that traumatized teen rather than allowing them to fuck shit up and indirectly lead because they were leading because and it's like you okay it's like you didn't even realize that they were leading, that your inner teen was leading, but you've paid attention now, you see that, and you've risen above it. You found the grace that your inner teen itself was looking for. So we have massages, and we also have opening up your heart. So we have spooning, which is like a hug from behind. That's a very trusting hug. If someone comes and hugs you from behind, that's more along the lines of they wanted that hug. They wanted to show you love. Okay, hold on. They want to show you love, so open up your heart because into me I see. Into me I see. This is the great arch. This is 818. This is the merging. Purple is significant. Purple, yellow, and blue. Into me I see. And there's also something about um, healing the masculine and the feminine energies, whichever, like if you're a feminine, healing your masculine energies. If you're masculine, healing your feminine energies. And explore each other and explore, taking the time to explore literally and figuratively. Maybe sexual energy is significant. That's weird. Like, I didn't know what to expect using those cards. I didn't know. Let's get some dice roll. So maybe singing is important. Da-da-da-da. Woo! Snake eyes, bitch. Can I say 11-11 any fucking more? We have two. 1-1. 1-1. It's clear that it's time to get going. Um, so the word up is significant. Also, the word up is significant was because when I put this fucking shirt on this morning and all the balloons, I instantly thought about up. Okay, let's go to another one. I don't know if I said it already, but purple, orange, and blue are significant. That's like crown chakra, sacral chakra, and throat chakra. It's like being aware of your feelings and expressing those properly in an aligned way. I'm nauseous, y'all. I don't know why maybe it's my medicine. Like, 'cause I don't be eating nothing when I take my medicine. Ooh, yeah, 'cause I feel like I could throw up. Like, I've even got the water mouth right now. Wow, what the fuck? So somebody nervous? Oh, God. I could throw the fuck up. Someone's a Leo. Someone is a Leo for sure. Or Leo season is significant. Because yesterday I went looking for a bracelet, and the one I found, I really liked it. But what I didn't like about it was that it said Leo. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna put it on. So, me, and that's making me think of my Chiron. It's in Leo, which means my wound is around my self-confidence. Thank you. Confidence is my self-confidence, essentially. And that has been one of the things that I have struggled with my entire fucking life is self-confidence. And honestly, like I wasn't gonna say this, but like I'm hot. Like I'm a pretty lady, and I used to know that, right? But then like I got in certain connections and shit, and it made me forget that, if you will. Like, and this is not me trying to be like braggadocious or like, oh, I'm a hot girl, 'cause like that's not me. That's not me at all. Like, um, but it's like realizing who the fuck you are, like that. Like my confidence. My God, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck, y'all? Just Leo energy might be significant. Your self confidence might be significant. 216. Why am I talking about? Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep talking about me and telling y'all shit about me? Listen, Mercury with messages. We're literally Gemini cross pollinate. We're literally not talking about me. Can we not talk about me? We are. Okay, I'm lying. We might be talking about me, but I don't know. I guess it's just weird. Cause I'm like, cause that's not me. Also, um, I open up, but I don't open up. If you get me, like, uh, but, but I desire to open up. I desire to be seen and out there and da 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 da. Like that's one reason why, like, I can't even say one reason why I started this whole YouTube and social media shit, but because it's not. It was just this call I had, but it's a call that I fucking had, and it was on my ass for years, right? But it was like at the time that I was getting this call, my confidence in myself and in this call was not. Look at that. It just wasn't mixing. It just wasn't mixing. But because I took the time to like get to know myself and heal and like follow my emotional pathways. Like I have since overcome that. Like, 'cause if you look at some of my older stuff, my older tarot readings and shit, you'll see that it's a completely different vibe. You don't see nothing but the cards and my hands because I didn't want to be seen. I had a fear of being seen because, like, at the time, honestly, I was afraid that um, someone was going to recognize me and that, um, honestly, that the whole shit with Paul dying was going to, like, somehow come back. And it's like, I didn't have nothing to do with that, you know? Like, I found him dead. That, and what his son did outside of that, I had no control over. Like, I was just there visiting. Like, and it was, so yeah, I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything, but yeah. Why do I keep doing? And it's a 4, 5, 6, and it's so funny because like after I get done with those little stories, I don't even be realizing why the fuck I said the story in the first place, why I even started it. So there's your little tidbit. I guess we're just taking. And see, it's making me think of somebody who is watching this shit and has questions about me. And it's like, just ask me. Like, I'll tell you. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell, like, I literally have nothing to hide. Like, I have been around this world and yeah. Like, but that's one thing I ain't past. Yeah. My past was very wild. I was definitely living in my South Node. Definitely. But I was able to form an alliance with my spirit teams. Okay, anyways. Um, enough about me. Why are we talking about me so much? South Node rising up. And it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Is this making any sense to y'all? Like, rising up from the past, and it's like, seeing where you've made mistakes, using the wisdom that you gained from the past to make more educated, almost like guesses, more educated movement moving forward. Um, Scorpio energy might be significant. Somebody might be a Scorpio. Also, somebody might be a Pisces or a Taurus. Um, 12th house and think. So the 12th house. Oh, the 12th house. Maybe maybe you have the 12th house in Scorpio. Um, I had the moon in my 12th house. I think the moon and Scorpio in my 12th house. I think my South Node's in my moon too. What the So I'm important. Details about me is important. Uh, I don't know what to listen, guys. We're just here. Moon perception. So a lot of water energy. So like Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. I don't feel like this is making sense, y'all. Or maybe I feel like it's one of them things, like, okay, so what's going on in my brain is, like, I'm talking, right? But, like, I'm, like, it's this thing to where, like, when I do a reading or whatever, I won't remember what the fuck the reading is about, really. Like, I can go back and watch the video and then, like, I'll be like, oh yeah, But like, as far as remembering exactly what the fucking reading is about, right after I do it, I can't do it. Like, and it's so weird because like, um, see, like, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? Why are we just talking about me today? This is frustrating me honestly because like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we talking about me so much? 8:48. Who's wanting to know about me? Somebody who's put in some work. Okay, Daddy. Oh, someone who is ready to harvest the work that they've put in. Okay, Daddy. Okay, what are we? Mm, So maybe some. So confirmation on the cancer. Did I already tell? Please be so fucking for real. Really, bitch. Okay. Okay. Put in a lot of work and effort to get to this message. Oh Lord, why are we talking about me so much? Is this, please, like, if you watch this, let me know that this is at least resonate in some way. Cause like it's like, it's like my memory is getting wiped as I'm doing it. Let's go to another one, y'all. I'm just gonna hold it just like this. I just realized today is 2, 2, 2, like 220, 20, 26. It's like 8 and 6 is 14, which is 5. So today is gonna bring a lot of change. Ah, Death, 5 of Pentacles. And see, when I heard that, when I saw that, yeah, uh, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, crazy shit. Okay, so you have undergone a transformation in which made you feel as though you were exiled, out in the cold, separate, right? But it was all intentional, very purposeful, right? Because there was things within you that needed to be activated after you healed, right? There was, uh it's like there were things that you had to heal, regrets, guilt, shame, and thoughts that you had to like, I heard mitigate. It's like thoughts that you had to like clean up, burdens that you had to let go of, right? Before you could really stand in your inner stand in your inner authority, right? You had to get clear yourself. You had to heal those teenage wounds before you could see, oh, what was right in front of you. Okay? There was a light in the dark and you didn't recognize it until you got into the right vibration. And now the right vibration was balancing out your emotions. And see, this is giving me angry. You are angry, resentful, hurt, unbalanced. But you had to reconcile that. You had to heal that shit, let it go before you could really level up the way you wanted to, make the moves that you wanted to. But you've done that. You have healed. You have addressed those things. You have brought karmic balance. You have brought justice to those past wounds. You have freed you from this cycle of overgiving, undergiving, um, being impulsive. I heard stingy. Um, did I already say overgiving? Overgiving. Like also, just impulsive. But you heard the call. You felt the call. You acknowledged the call. And it's like there's something about it's something about it that just like once you heard the call, it's like, oh shit, that is it. That is what I haven't addressed. This is what I have needed to heal for these years. This is what has stopped me. And that in itself takes a lot of strength, mental fortitude, and emotional balance to be able to look at yourself and really self-reflect and acknowledge your shortcomings, where you fucked up, where things could have been better, da 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 da. And in term, and with this being like adolescent healing energy, 2 10-year cycles, whatever that means for you, um, or 2 10 cycles, um, it's like I don't know. I lost my words. It's like you don't even need the words right now because you're doing it, because you've done the work, you've done what your inner adolescent needed you to do. It's like you finally looked at the boo boo that they were carrying. Something about now you have someone to help you carry the burden, someone to build with, someone who is by the book, someone who wants to bloom you, someone who wants to celebrate with you. So, someone who has seen the fucking light, Jesus. Someone who has seen the light, and it's like, I will fight every motherfucking person for this girl. Like, no more are they conflicted emotionally. Okay. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I swear because you healed this aspect of yourself, it's like that was the piece of you that was blocking love. Something about your inner adolescent that was blocking love. Okay, so we got that. But it's like you got enlightened. Ace of Swords, the Hangman. It's like someone came to your rescue. Someone came to your aid during this enlightenment, and like, see, this whole shit, the Hangman, 646. This is important. I'm glad I'm bringing it up. He hung himself there on purpose. If you look, like his one leg is free. His hands aren't bound. They're just behind his back. There's a level of I did that. I put myself in this bind. Look at how I'm holding this. I put myself in this bind so that I could treat myself better, so that I could see the reality of things, so that I can see things from both perspectives, the outer and the inner truth of things, about who has helped me and who hasn't. Hold on a second. You have called in your helper though, for real. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, like they're on the same emotional wavelength as you. They they both they both y'all both literally want the same thing. Like y'all heard the same call. Y'all heard the same call. Underwent the same transformation. And there's something here about how in particular cards like the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, right? In the normal depiction of these cards, there's only just the one person, and they're just in their place, right? But these, I heard depict a future, whereas you actually have help. You have help to set your sights, like help to, you have help. You have help. Like, you've had help during your toughest moments, during your enlightened moments, during your moments of wanting to expand. You've had help, even if you didn't recognize it at first. Okay, what else? I'm the moon. You had help even if you didn't see it. And it was the angels. Temperance. You ain't a sucker no more. You ain't a sucker no more because you have healed from this devilish influence, these devilish influences in your life. And once again, someone was right there with you, even if you did not see them. You hear my voice, third chakra. And now, it's time for you to reap what you have sown. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. It's two Pentacles. You quit being imbalanced. You made a decision. You said, I'm gonna fucking heal. I'm gonna fucking heal. Knight of Cups. I'm gonna fucking heal and I'm gonna make things right. And it's funny that he's drinking from this cup. And the water and the horse is standing right there at the water. Because when I saw that, I was getting, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. This horse doesn't look like it's wanting to drink. It looks like he stopped and got him a drink on his way up. On his way up. 'Cause damn, have they been fighting. Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords. Damn, have they been fighting. The damn have they healed. And once again, there's two babies in this card. You have, it's like you've healed and now you are standing in your fullest power. Empress, and see, I was really looking at the Queen of Wands. And see, that's so funny, we get the Queen of Wands. Let's go. Shit. What's so funny we get the Queen of Wands as I was talking about confidence. So your confidence has improved. It's like you see, like, because you have embraced the truth, now, like, you're where you need to be emotionally, mentally, and physically. You have endured this ego death, this dark night of the soul, and now you have come out renewed. Now you have come out, like, on your shit. Where's the high priestess? She's out here. You've come through on your shit. It's taken a long time, but it's coming to fruition now. Look, it's coming to fruition now. That was the Two of Pentacles, but the way it was strengthened. I'm going to leave it right there. The full King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, and 13. Wow. That's, get ready for your man. Get ready for your woman. Get ready for your person. Because, like, y'all have healed enough. Y'all are ready. Yep. Y'all are ready. Okay. That's been a journey. All right, kids, I love ya. I came back because, like, I don't know, it just don't feel complete. I feel lost in it, like I'm not comprehending it. Maybe that's the purpose. Maybe I'm not meant to comprehend this, but to just read. Let's get some. Also, something about it being, like I had made 5 videos. Something about it being 5 videos made me want to make it 6. So, and also, it doesn't feel complete. I don't feel satisfied. Don't feel satisfied with what I got going on. And that's got me looking for more. So that is significant. Perseverance. Perseverance. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Okay. Let magic in. Tell me that's not the Two of Wands if you ain't ever seen the Two of Wands. Resurrection. Isn't that kind of what we was talking about? Releasing rigidity. Pockets of protection. Girl, I saw somebody smoking a blunt on TikTok the other day, and I said, hell yeah. I don't know, shit, my vape, I don't know why it keeps going. It's like it just keeps slipping through my legs, honestly. Um, I don't know, y'all. We're just gonna keep going for a little bit. Masculine is walking away, though. Damn, he's put an end to it, and he's ready to put an end to whatever was keeping him from coming towards you, because he's coming towards you. Two of Pentacles. That's that. Should I, shouldn't I? 222. That's that 6-7, which also makes 13. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Sun. Four of Wands. Two of Cups. The Lovers. I'm not pulling no fucking more. I don't need to. I don't need to. That's the reading. That's why I felt like it wasn't complete, because it was like there's still more to be said. Action is being taken now. Action is being taken now. It's like they're letting go of whatever was stopping them before. This whatever control that they thought that they needed to have over the situation. They're letting it the fuck go. Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I'm taking action on this little offer. I'm taking action. I'm the Sun, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Lovers. The Sun, Four of Wands, first of all. Can you say a happy ending without saying happy ending? Like this is you bringing through your stability, your version of stability, your happy ending. Because you went back and healed the past. You went back and healed the past. Toxic home environment during your youth. You've turned that shit around. And I swear to God, it had something to do with healing your father wounds. It's because he wasn't there a lot. He wasn't there a lot, and he was manipulative. It's like you took the time and the energy. You took the time and the energy. Fuck, to heal this shit. Son of a bitch. To heal this. You took the time and the energy and the effort to heal this. to heal this. Because this was blocking your confidence. That wound, that daddy wound in particular, that was the kicker. That was stopping confirmation. That was what literally was stopping you from moving forward. And like almost like, but I'm also getting like your mother energy too, like having to see your mother in a different viewpoint based off of how you're viewing your father. Like it's a whole new set of eyes right now. You're seeing things differently because you've healed that part of you that just was unresolved, that felt manipulated, that felt controlled, that felt betrayed. And it's like now, 555, you are in complete union with not only yourself, but with another. Like you're bringing in another. Just weaving and snaking through. Anything else out of you guys? I mean, that's... I love you so much. I love you so fucking much. Oh my God. Mama, I love you. I love you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bitch. Yes, it is there anymore. Title card. New beginning, bitch. And you feel it coming. Wow, look at that. New beginning. Literally a new chapter. A fucking new chapter. And you feel this shit coming. And you know Ten of Cups is going to be the bee's fucking knees. There we are again with this blue. This has something to do with your masculine energy also. Like your masculine energy and your and your emotions though. It's like taking action on your emotions, but in a healthy way, in a balanced way. So what I mean by that, in the King of Wands, King of Swords, the Emperor kind of way. Because tell me, Daddy. Tell me that's not Daddy. Like he's passionate and fucking focused. That's fire in the air. Emperor. Don't we have the Empress out? We had the Empress out. But nonetheless, bitch, you... Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Y'all are both seeing it clearly. Y'all know y'all are a fucking match. Y'all know you're a fucking match, okay? And it's something about you knowing, Fem, that this is your person. First of all, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, fire and water, y'all. Hello, Miss Marie. Also, my eyeshadow is blue and pink today. So I've been reading on this fucking energy for so long, right? I need to see this shit come to fruition. I need to see this shit bloom. Because I'm invested at this fucking point. I'm invested. I'm fucking invested. Because, like, this is like an unlikely pair. You wouldn't think. But it's yeah. He steams her up. She cools him down in the perfect way possible. Anything else, you guys? I'm a fucking Ace of Cups. I got this feeling, 939. I got this feeling like breathlessness in my chest. Judgment. Judgment, Ace of Cups. Pikachu, I choose you. Watch yesterday's fucking reading. I'm gonna go back and watch all my readings at this point, because like, what the and like I feel like I can't breathe. Justice. This Ten of Wands in reverse. Just this is your karma. This is your karma. You getting this love offer, this relationship, this is your justice. This is your karmic retribution for all the work that you have put in to heal yourself and to heal others, to heal your bloodline, for all the truths that you have swallowed. Star and King Knight of Swords, all the truths that you have swallowed, all the fucking towers that you have endured. Boy, I'm about to get on my fucking soapbox and start preaching. The World, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. Baby, it's your fucking time. Like, you have completed those circles, those cycles. And now it's your time to be on fucking top. Now it's your time to be on top. What's this Knight of Cups going towards? Towards stability. Towards that stability. This, because it's like Two of Pentacles. It's like, but I'm not getting it as, I'm getting it as managing, juggling the spiritual and the physical. Yeah, because now he's coming off, now he's grounded. Now he's grounded. He had the fire, and now he's got the ass. He's got the ass to Harry. Who is Harry? To maybe somebody is Harry to carry the weight, to carry the weight of the fire that they have naturally. They've got the ass, they've got the footing, they've got the pizzazz that they needed. Damn, I just want to keep going now. The Chariot. Anything else, you guys? I'm honestly, I'm wanting the Santa Martha card, but I'm not gonna rush her. If she don't want to come out, then I ain't gonna make her. She's like, bitch, you know where I am. Anything else? Cut the ties. Her cut and run. Cut the ties. Swallow the truth about that past relationship and cut that motherfucker out now. Ask and you shall receive. This is going to be such a beautiful, beautiful. There's definitely somebody that is getting cut out of the equation. When you merge with somebody else, it is the end for somebody else. Actually, now that makes sense. Because it's like whereas you were able to swallow the truth and heal and do all the shit that you had to do to move forward, they didn't. They didn't. They stayed in a manipulative way of being, unwilling to move forward, unwilling to close the cycle out. Five of Pentacles. So that's where they're going to be, walking on eggshells, unable to heal, in nothing but confusion. 13. It was 1340, so that's 4-4. I love you guys. We'll holler at you later.